This means I'm a free man! Innocent! Hey, this is a dream, sir. Then I hope I never wake up! This is a dream. You'd better wake up right now. And why do you have a bullhorn? You're just using it for stupid reasons. A memento. Ow! I just stunned my toe. Oh, that's great. I'm streaming no game. What does it mean I'm streaming no game? Wait a second. I am streaming a game. And also, I'm streaming early because my family is gonna go out. Not new game! No! No, 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 no! Do not do new game! Oh my gosh. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mr. Wright! So... what's going on with the case anyway? Well, it turns out there's 2 murder locations, so that's something. I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. Ooh, what's this? And the evidence room part. The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it! Glad she's in good spirits. But I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? How do you read my mind, Flamingo? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. They can read your mind. They can read anyone's mind. That's why I don't wear them that often, because sometimes people think some really weird things. Let's go. Science awaits us. Scientifically explain your mind-reading glasses! February 23rd, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? I do. Because the murder originally took place in a different location. That means the body was transported after he was killed. He bled out in the car. Yeah, it's only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum. Was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Okay, Onigiri lady. My sister. Erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never! Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it! That's not it at all! It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her! How mind? All the blue text is in my head! How do you know it? Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science of your own peril, Mr. Wright. What? Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is... luminal testing fluid? Luminal? Luminal testing fluid. Luminal. Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. Oh, I know from experience. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. What? Then why are you carrying this around? And I know you're a minor. We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Hey, look. I'll lend you these glasses. What do your mind-reading glasses have to do with this? Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? No, what? Everything's red! All I see is red! Hello! To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this? Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains. Okay. What if I spray the car? Oh, found him. There's a little bit of blood. Ah! Flashing lights burned my eyes. Ow! I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain? This blue stuff? It's... Oh... Emma, you're shaking. It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Wait, do you not count it as real blood? Why don't you count that as real blood? Scientific investigation in action. Okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this? Scientifically. The bloodstain's location. The amount of blood. Yeah, there's not that much blood. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there would have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we find a bloodstain, okay? Is that all where we find bloodstains? See? That's pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, you're a lot better than, what was her name? Mia? Yeah. I already forgot her name. You're so much better than Mia, though. Yeah. And this stuff's pretty handy, too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. It costs almost as much as vodka these days. How do you know? How much it costs? Honestly. Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Skye. You can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Or essentially things that they consider irrelevant. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? We are investigating a crime! What do you mean? This entire time we've been investigating! Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ha! Huh? Oh, it's you, onigiri lady. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. What is this? The day-old deli box is on the house. This day-old... it's raw fish! I shouldn't eat anything that's even a day old if it's raw fish. Sorry, it's just... that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. What are you doing here? Face trial. You're certainly about to be in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! Why do you keep flipping your hair? Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Skye stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as the detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us. But what? Detective Star. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. Dude, she's right there! And you were let go? Or fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Wait a second. Wait a second. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that wire. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case. A murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Talk! SL9! Oh, dang it. Tell me about SL9! Actually talk about it! What if I present this? What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. Why won't she talk about it? How do I get her to talk about it? Can you show her something? Can I use this on you? Did she take a look at this? You. Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get this rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite! The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Dad, shut up with your dang tea! Pre-infused with steam. Okay, what about the photo? If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain-link fence in an effort to stop the murder. And that's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr! You lying was the problem! Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Will you tell me about the SL9 now? Thank you! I had to show you your own evidence in order for you to even talk to me about the SL9. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago. It was the biggest case I've ever handled. The police and prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, he didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes. The criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? Yeah, how do you execute a criminal with no evidence against them? By a basis of evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they execute someone with fabricated evidence? Like they do in real life. Yeah, fun. Great. The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be who? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oh, I already knew about Detective Jake Marshall being associated in it. I thought you were mentioning someone else who got let go. Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Detective Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigate that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over, and he was demoted. Why wasn't Goodman demoted? However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to the case. A hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell! There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet an old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Starr's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Probably as many as lunchboxes she has in that dang basket. Just when all the detectives of SL9 had disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection! So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Of course I am. Steak! Why are you giving me steak? Is this hamburger steak? Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? Oh, it's Salisbury steak. Okay. I don't actually like Salisbury steak. It tastes a lot it tastes cheap. I don't like it. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Oh, is it Marshall? Steak lunch received from Miss Starr. I would much... Oh, excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. I knew it. Okay. Miss Starr. Officer Marshall. Is he your... Are you his... are you... going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases. He was so nice. He got along so well with my sister. And it made me jealous. Jealous of your sister or jealous of Marshall? And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Okay. And there's nothing else that you would find interesting. What about this? Tea! Dang it! Stop it with the tea! Okay. I'm sorry! Oh, okay. I got jump scared by that thing now. More tea. Great. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. No, dang it! Stop doing that! Alright, there's nothing... Well, actually... Look! A door! That must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No! It won't open! A mysterious lock? I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? I want to go look in the security office up there. So that's where Miss Starr saw the incident from. You can probably see quite a lot from up there. That probably means she wasn't lying when she said she saw Miss Sky stab him. Where's the security guard anyway? Well, this is just something I heard. But apparently he went out to buy coffee for Miss Starr. That woman is a force to be reckoned with. Of course she is. Of course she is. Can I use this? Eat a spray! Oh! I can use it! I'm trying to see if there's blood anywhere. Oh! Wait! There was something here! What is this? What is that? What is that? Why is there blood on the telephone? This blood must be from when Lana... No! My sister isn't the murderer! But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged. Hey! Just whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. So, this means that Lana's hand had blood on it? This just keeps getting worse. Okay. Okay. Detention Center? February 23rd. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Looks like Miss Sky is in questioning. I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did they kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Did Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Why do you read my mind? That's my question. February 23rd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ah, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you said dead, set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we can wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Where's Gumshoe? February 23rd, Police Department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around as fast as they're blurring. So fast! So fast. I'm running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is! She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene! Let's go take a look! The one at the prosecutor's office is a crime scene too! What are you talking about? Oh, a real crime scene! That was a crime scene! Into the guard station. What the frick? What the frick? What the heck? Wait. I think I found Jake Marshall's office! Laying on thick with the Texas decor! Why does he have cactus? Why does he have a bunch of cacti? What the heck? An actual Culprit cowboy! So many, like, Jack Daniels just hanging up on top of the podcast. Oh my gosh, how is this dude still in the police force? He's drinking on the job, and why is there... There's a lasso on the ground, like somebody's gonna step on that and be like up in the air. And why is he hanging his clothes with the lasso? This is like over the top, stereotypical cowboy bull crap, man. Okay. Okay, February 23rd, evidence room. There's even a sign that says Texas. Why? Evidence room entrance guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. Talking about stereotypes. Dang it. Why is everything making me laugh? According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So, beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime? It sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? Those cacti! They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. What? What are you talking about? The cactus! Are you afraid of the cactus? Why are you afraid of the cactus? One of them's wearing a hat. How can you be afraid of that? If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, I wonder who it is. Gee, who has a weird obsession with freaking cowboy memorabilia? Yikes, these sure are prickly. It must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell, Spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. The music stop! You'll have to make the music stop! I'm not sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. I have nothing to say about the hat. Okay. What about the text? What about the lasso? Look on the floor! A lasso! Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know! It's to catch gumshoe! Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. What? But the lasso missed! What? No! I feel like it's a freaking Looney Tunes trap, man! You step in that and then you get hung up in the ceiling. I feel like the only person that falls for that is Gumshoe. I will lose my mind if Gumshoe is hanging from the ceiling pretty soon. You sure have an active imagination. I would absolutely love it if Gumshoe's just swinging and hanging from the ceiling when I come back here. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Yeah, why isn't that used as evidence to show who went into the evidence room when the murder occurred? And why is he doing his laundry here? There's a security guard uniform hanging here. That is not a security guard uniform. That's a sheriff. A sheriff cowboy stereotypical costume that he probably got from a Halloween store. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. Yeah, see, even Phoenix agrees with me. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A poncho? Punchy? Paunchy. Pinchy. I know! A poochie! A poochie's a dog! What? It's a poncho! Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho! It's a poncho! But I think I'll let that information to myself for the time being. She can read my mind with those glasses! She already knows now. How do you not know how to say poncho? What about this computer? Nothing to say about that. Card reader. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Whose permission? Oh, it's not even talking about the card reader. Okay. There's nothing else to look at in here. Oh, wait. This. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through there, those cactus would fall over. Ouch! I'd say it'd be more of a "Yarr!" myself. Rah! I'm trying to do the thing, but the thing's not working. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please? Who's yelling please? Please! Huh? Wasn't that... Oh, it's Gumshoe. One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe? Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. I really want some steak lunch. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. I really wanted one. It looks so good. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. So give me the steak. The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing of the police department evidence room, right, pal?
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department, and it was the same detective at the same time in 2 different locations? And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, I'm piecing something together. I think the person that they believe is the new suspect is gonna be Jake Marshall. Is it gonna be Jake Marshall? Is he gonna be in jail? But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is they need me a steak lunch. Pronto! Standing around here and talking isn't going to fill my belly.
Oh, you just want the steak lunch. I'm not giving it to you. This is for Jake Marshall. Well, wait! Don't leave!
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later!
Okay, later. Bye. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Why is he in the evidence room if he's trying to get lunch? Is he going to eat evidence? Gumshoe, what? Wait. Let me get the gas station. Is Gumshoe gonna be... Aw, dang it. I was hoping Gumshoe was gonna be dangling from the ceiling or something. Let's go here real quick and not talk to you. I want to go to the High Prosecutor's office. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's office, room 1202. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. I'm sure it'll still be just classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Hedgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. So he's not here. And I've already looked at everything in here, so it's not like I... Hi, how are you? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is there gonna be blood anywhere here? Oh wait! There's blood! It became a joke, but then there was actual blood! What the heck? Wow! We got a reaction! There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right on these spines. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. What? Why is there blood here? Wait, I found a new method. I'm just spraying wildly to see if there's any blood anywhere. I have to spam enter while I'm moving around. There is no blood here. Edgeworth is clear. It becomes back and starts talking about it smelling like someone drank alcohol in here. It was not me. I didn't drink alcohol. I just went and sprayed it all over his room looking for blood. February 23rd, Detention Center Visitors Room. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Yeah! What the frick is that noise?
What was that?
What was that? I don't know! What? Who's saying that?
Sir! That's what I'm saying! Me? A perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir! That's what I'd say!
Who?
Oh, what? 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 Why are you here? Hi! Greetings, sir!
Oh, wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir! I've got your report, sir!
Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. I'm a little lost lamb, sir.
How did you get behind the glass? Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
No, sir, how should I say this?
Wait, he isn't... Is he?
You... Officer Meekins. You didn't. Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? That was your... Friggin'... That's the megaphone! What do you need that for? What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. What's up with you? The day of the crime.
Stop with the bullhorn!
Sir! I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir! Sir!
Ow!
I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, a security officer is none other than Officer Marshall. You think I don't know that already? Gee, I wonder what could have told me it would have been Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. What just happened? What the heck is this guy doing? Hurting himself and strangling himself with handcuffs. What the heck?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. But on his left instead of his right. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. The victim. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please stop it with that! Please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as perpetrators or victim, sir, then label me victim!
I would, but you happen to be in a detention. And alive and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts.
What? Is that why you're weird?
I don't know any detectives!
So, if he was a total stranger, Why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Bandaged hand. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
Can you stop talking, Meekins? I can't keep up this voice! The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. Okay, no more to talk about. Was it this knife? Officer Meekins, this is for you.
I'm scared of knives, sir!
It's okay, I just wanted you to...
That's it, sir! This night, sir! That's the one! It was an apple, sir! In my dream, sir! And I was being peeled!
Oh, you were an apple, what? On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife. But I guess he's been through a lot. And been dreaming about him being an apple. Why? Officer Meekins, this is for you.
I am scared of knives, sir!
Talking about being an apple again. Can I spray you? Probably not. With the victim's shoe. Oh, dang it. Didn't mean to do that. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edwards, sir?
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. What about the crime photo?
Hey, where do you have that? That's...
From the day I was taken... From the day it was taken to the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in that trunk.
So, this means I'm a free man! Innocent! Hey, this is a dream, sir. Then I hope I never wake up!
This is a dream. You'd better wake up right now. And why do you have a bullhorn? You're just using it for stupid reasons. There's nothing else to really talk to him about. Oh, here we are. Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
Stop yelling with the bullhorn! That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment, sir! But, sir, now I remember! Sir!
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! The card was the case of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing!
I better pry into this a little deeper. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Crime details. Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Oh, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's why I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What do you do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and I leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others as they before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right. Reason for arrest. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That's it! That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
You told me that it had to be him, sir! On that day at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape!
What? Makes sense, man! And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry! Really sorry, sir! I'll hand over my badge! I don't deserve it!
Do you even have one? I don't see it. You have a name tag. No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene. Okay, now I can go places. And I can talk to you. Well, where should we begin? Oh, well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, you know, that thing. The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in two places simultaneously? Oh, well, you see... You should go to the police department. The evidence room, was it? I'm not being very useful here, am I? No. You're being very helpful. You're a lot more helpful than Mia. Any ideas? Or Mr. Edgeworth. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. What's this have business with him not reading the officer's report? With the killing at the police department, right? Oh, hi, Gant. The chief of police was right about that. But I can't help but think. Someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Has to be Gant, honestly. Okay, to the police department. And to the evidence room. Can we actually go in? Why can't we go in? What am I missing? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, here we are. February 23rd, police station, criminal affairs department. Hey, Mr. Wright! Look who's standing at the chief of detectives desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Gant, you're here. Hello, Orange Man. And you're sure this is all,
You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. Who has a personal coffee machine? Who are you talking about? I see. Well, if anything it does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir! The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy! How you been? Swim much? What? Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
I don't know. It's an orange man. Why wouldn't I salute to the orange man? Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they've had no time of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Von Karma.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Well, wait! I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Evidence from incident. Hit them right on, I tell you! The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean.
There being prosecutors, I assume? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible!
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says!
What evidence is this?
No, Rhino. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive. And I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops!
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we kind of discreetly ask him.
That made no sense to me.
What about this? I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Ha! Sorry, Righto! I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find the guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. What about this?
Okay,
Fine. I'm gonna go find Gumshoe. You have fun just hanging out in here. And you're still here, okay. What do I need to do? Why can't I go in? What am I missing? Missing something. What's this?
Let's see.
Let's see. Ingredients, meat.
She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. Of course, as a scientist, I had to check what additive she used. Go to town. Huh? It says here, hours of sweat and labor. So that's why the sauce is so salty. What? Wait, did I try it? Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill. No doubt it's all cold and tough by now. No, I'm sure it's delicious. Miss Star poured her heart into making this. So long as she didn't put any other organs in there. Well, she did specify only as meat. So it could possibly be other things. What about the spray bottle? Anything about the spray bottle? No, it's just a spray bottle. What the frick? Why is it? Oh, her name's on it. Someone used a marker to write their name on this. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go. Oh, you never know where something might go down. Just what kind of world do you think we live in? Not to mention, wouldn't people be upset that you're a minor carrying around alcohol? What am I missing? There's something I'm not getting. Oh, sorry I had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report. It's only half complete. A lost item? Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. The date on this is February 21st. Make a note of that just in case. Goodman's lost report added to the court record. Never in document date. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Well, I can't because nobody will let me into the freaking evidence room. I can't investigate it. I was wondering what. You don't have anything to say about anything I have, do you? You refuse to talk to me. What about the phone with the muffler? Nope, gotta talk to Gumshoe, but I don't know where Gumshoe is. You won't even talk. Oh, there it is! Why is it there now? Where was that? Where was that when I was looking around for it? Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor? Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we can investigate the evidence room, like I've been trying to do, and it's where Gumshoe is. Let me in, please! Stop with your silent stare, crazy man. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey! This is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Thank you. Thank you for finally letting me go to the evidence room. It looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go investigate the room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. It is. She's turning into Meekins. Now let me into the freaking evidence room for... Please! Why? Let me in! The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, that's made my bambina sky so gray. Oh, I see you're back. I'm guessing you had some trouble with your cactus. There's blood on it. Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. I got all kinds of alcohol from here to the west side of Texas.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting. Beep. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind for taking with your hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said that I had no mind to take a look with us hombres. Guard station.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. With a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. What was that noise? What was that?
What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk. Oh, that was his stomach growling.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. Marshall.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like tumbleweed, and your stomach's gonna growl again. Why does his stomach growl like that? I know what you need. I know what you need. You need your steak. That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
Oh, what's this?
What? What's wrong?
I feel like steak lunch. I see. I see!
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina. You win. That's main thing. He's so hungry. He's eating while he's talking to us. Finally, it seems like
He's willing to talk.
Alright. Now, guard station.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong. Calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it. I lost my 5 for the job, you know.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anymore. Anyhow, these newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kinda like to do with broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Marshall.
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of crime. It's all gone now. Like a drinking hole and a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It was all solved on the record books. What smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what it actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. Evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transfers too. Security system.
I know that maybe 2 machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen!
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard, and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go in an evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door.
The card reader will use a record of every ID card that passes through.
7-7. What is this? What is this? All sevens. All sevens. What is 777777? So I know wait a second. He went in there at 5:14. Who's this 777777 person? It's 7 sevens. Does it only record people going in or also them coming out? All I know is that that fourth ID is Goodman's. But how does that work? It was time of death was 5:15, unless this thing's an hour slow or something. So this is the ID card reader. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Transfer. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep all the evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the receiving detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So, what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferals like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after the case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that's what happened to SL9 2 days ago.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only 1 million cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekin say?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That was the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. ID card record added to the court record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people if ID's here. Oh, like him? Ask him what his ID is? Sure is back in the Wild West. Didn't place much faith in evidence. Now, the only thing they trusted was the shooting man.
This is neither wild nor west here.
That and these are two different things entirely.
I guess so? Huh? I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy.
Like this.
Dang it! Well, into the evidence room! Finally! And Gumshoe should be in here. What the frick? What? Why is there a car door? February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Wait, isn't that the metal detector? Oh, hi.
Whoa!
What just happened? What just...
Sorry.
I thought you were a ghost. Did you just smack him?
Hey, we don't recommend going around smacking ghosts in the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant, will loan anyone $50? Even me? Even I get $50 from the Chief of Police? Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get $50 from him.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief. So now you're boss for a day.
That's what you mean! Oh, and he looked so heartbroken when we kept bringing out the fact that it was only for a day. Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
Evidence room floor plans added to the court record. Let me look around. Slide. It's over here. Oh, why? But this is where things happen. There's blood print. Okay, let's look at this stuff first.
Oh, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy that caught had some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Wait, maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
These must have been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Yeah, better him than us. There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal. Making me... Oh, dang it. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet the evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're going to tuck behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. It makes me sad. I don't want to bring confetti to your trials anymore.
This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams. Oh, dang it. I skipped something, wait a second.
I never won't open.
Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal, the security is high-tech around here.
Okay, and this is the metal detector and the... Where's the dog? The fishing pole and the metal detector are here. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
That's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Why is it in here? Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Yeah, how did it get from my inventory to in here?
Right, pal. That's that metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case out on Court Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. Wait, do police departments really confiscate evidence and they never give it back? They just keep it? Why? What if it was someone's personal property, like their phone or something, and they weren't actually involved in the case and it was false evidence? Do they just keep the phone? Why? I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Yeesh, okay, calm down, Gumshoe. Okay, anything else to note? I can note the door.
That's the door we just came in through.
Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out.
I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside.
Let's hope he remembers we're in here. I mean, he did cut the power while Gumshoe was in here. Why is there a bunch of paint everywhere? What's this? Blood?
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
Looks like someone tried to wipe... Looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
You should use her testing fluid to check it out. Yeah, I'll do it in a minute. Give me a sec. Let me investigate everything else first.
What is the saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
What?
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Oh, is this... Did Gumshoe put this in the evidence locker? Why? Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger.
Well, you might see this as my studio.
Here? In the evidence room? Why? Because you get locked in here or something? Were you locked in here one day because Marshall locked the door and you just found like a bunch of wood and the paint and the saw and you're just like,
well, I got some time to kill until Marshall comes back, so I'm gonna make myself a Blue Badger! Yay!
Did you really do that?
Someone left a glove here. Only one. But only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe.
There you go, pal. Make me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Rubber glove added to the court record. Why won't anyone tell me what SL9 is?
Oh, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before, whenever it was broke.
You wanted to try to put it back together?
Hey, good luck, pal. It's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tub of glue.
Why do you have a tube of glue? But why do you have a tube of glue? Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Try putting the rest in place. Oh, well, minigame. Okay, not expecting this. Okay. Hopefully going to be this? No? This one. Oh, yeah, I see. There it goes. Alright, and now that piece. Where I think it would be. It's not coming up, is it? Oh, what? Oh, of course. And that one. Okay. And then... It's gonna be that one? No, it's gonna be this piece, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay. There it is. There we are. And there that is. There that is. There that goes. I'm missing a piece.
Huh? Well, I think we did it. Some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far into 2 in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
Bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Jar piece back together. Some of the pieces are missing. Smash against someone's head, probably.
Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there's some kind of dark red stains here. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely.
This blood looks like it's been here for months.
This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. Sure was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Anything else of note? Broken handle, maybe? Wait.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. This thing doesn't have a bottom?
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bombless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
I think it still will, because dust clings onto surfaces. It's not like it just doesn't. Okay, what about this? The tag says SL911. This is another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? Well, what's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag. Exag. Is that a word? Do you challenge me? What, are we playing a word game now? Apparently. But what's so special about this glove? I don't see anything. There's nothing inside it. Nothing on fingers. Oh, wait. I didn't look at this. So this is how the room's laid out, huh? If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, does it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke. Make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Like I made it. Yes, I made the jar that was evidence. Look! This one's open! And the red indicator light above the door is lit!
The locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints.
Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
It's empty. Must have taken all the contents elsewhere. Okay, and now, my dear Emma, now we spray the room. Okay, time for my crazy spray method. Oh, there's blood there. Must have been a massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. Not professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood.
What?
Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien?
That proves that something really happened in front of his locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
You should have given a stupid answer! Why isn't this glowing? Oh wait, there it goes. I knew it! This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, detective?
This locker. It's mine! They stole it!
It's yours.
Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you this way that I wouldn't harm a fly! You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
Just because there's a handprint on your locker doesn't mean you're gonna be thrown in jail, man. This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
You are the police! What? But you're a detective! It just goes silent after that. Okay, anything else to note of? Any shiny... Nothing really. Okay. We're here now. Don't see anything. Nothing of note, no blood. You can prop. Oh, wait, there! Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some perfect, amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where did you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I had better jot this down on the floor plans. Okay, so that's... Oh, hi! How are you? Boss for a day.
No, Detective Gumshoe. You're a boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. You got locked in here by Marshall.
I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open.
Edgeworth.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess-up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate? Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get to tell us more about that case. Evidence lockers.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Like, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand. Oh, you mean your fingerprints?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint.
What was that? Oh, that... He opened his locker. So
the only locker we can open is our own.
Honey, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor. If the wrong person touches it,
The zap! You get a shock.
if that's what happened, my hand would be black as smoking every day. And in case the locks aren't that obvious, there are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
evidence locker added to the court record. Wait. I can look in his locker. Ah, he closed it. Gumshoe, open your locker. I saw a photo of somebody. I want to see who your lover is. It had to be a picture of his lover. I mean, there's no other reason why he would have that. Oh, I'm just staring at a locker. Okay.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing! Nothing!
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Of course it's fine. It's always fine. Here you go. Let me know nothing about...
Detective Goodman's notes in the Switchblade life. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
It was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know? 2 years ago. It was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are also some loose ends left on that case.
Maybe. Wait, will you tell me about the case now? Thank you! Finally, someone telling me about the case! Thank you, Gumshoe!
No, that was a bloody violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
Serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake. Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and stirred the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So, that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? But why? You have anything else to say about anything?
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
It's already later! Okay. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
The second number!
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
The second one is Mr. Edgeworth. So 8730579 is Edgeworth. What? What? ID card record updated in the court. Record. What? ID card record updated in the court record. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room?
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be laying out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day.
That's a restaurant. What is that?
It might help, you know?
Reports? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later. You also need to get my confetti ready for the trial later.
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Okay, can I leave? Did Marshall lock me in? He didn't. Thank goodness. Hi, Marshall. How are you? To the prosecutor's office. So, who was the 777 number? And it's possible that the other number was Meekin's. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Who? Why are you here? Bellboy person, why are you here? Guest. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Yes, you were in the hotel in the very first case. And the second case. In my technical actual first case, because the first one was the tutorial. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave, so long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. What? What? Oh, hi. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he's trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Inquiry Committee. So, how did the Inquiry Committee go? Actually, I decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. We're lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Tomorrow's trial. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Mr. Vampire hasn't had his blood for today. Or maybe he's drinking it. It's not tea, it's blood. Okay, I'm gonna quickly... Oh, she's gone. Where'd she go? Well, I guess everyone but Meekins has disappeared. So I guess we're still talking to Edgeworth. Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage. Edgeworth, you went to the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
Why? Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. AI-16. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It had to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbing, so I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now, I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence, screwdriver added to the court record. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Or maybe it's got everything to do about it. Maybe. Maybe Gant was the one who killed Goodman. I mean, it makes sense. Then Goodman into the evidence room to gather evidence from the SL9 case. And at the same time, he knew Edgeworth was gonna go home. He shoved... Goodman... This doesn't make any sense to me. There's something missing. Something's missing. I know you. Probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Where he believed he killed his own father. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time. Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer. It was my first time working with him. I was nervous. I feel like Gant is the actual killer. I don't know why, but something's telling me it's Gant.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth.
What I want to know is, why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I'll do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do not have a code, and I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course! Why, just today Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this.
Oh, aluminum powder for taking fingerprints!
Aluminum powder? Aluminium. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know?
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks.
How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? So he's actually useful and not carrying around a bowl of confetti. Fingerprint set and fingerprint file received.
Oh, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Oh yeah, the suspicious handprint... can I use it in your room? You got blood in here! Hey, Edgeworth, you got blood in here? Got any blood in here, Mr. Edgeworth? Any blood? He's just watching me, wondering what I'm doing. I'm trying to find proof that you're a vampire! Oh, what? What? Wait, there was actually blood in here! Look, my blood in here!
What? Looks like some blood has dripped on the floor. Judging by the amount, I guess it's from a nosebleed.
Judging by the amount, I guess it's from a nosebleed.
A nosebleed, Maybe in his wrath. Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence.
Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind? Why is there blood on the floor? Okay, I've sprayed this entire room. He's looking at me so unimpressed. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Can I not use it in here? Guess not. Alright. Bye! Bye. Can I use it now? Why can't I use it? I know where I have to use it, but still. Yes, move into police department. Guard station. Evidence room. February 23rd, evidence room. Sector 3. our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, and this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
Finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger!
It's gotta be the thumb.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With enter, see?
Ah! It looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow. Looks like fun. It might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. It's... You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
You act like I don't know this, but I do. Guess I better give it a try. I took forensic science class in high school. This isn't enough dust for you? Hey, Emma, do you think this is enough? Will we get the fingerprint? Oh, dang it. Dang it, no! Dang it! Ah, I gotta start over. Is this enough? Trying to get down here now. This is the only spot with some left. Oh wait, there's like one dot there. Okay, come on. I need to get it, but because it won't go any further down, so all I can do is go back and forth and try to get it like that. Alright, I think this is as good as I can get it because it's kind of difficult getting down here. Alright. Emma, I think I used all your powder. You're out! Emma, you're out! I need more! Okay, let's blow now.
You did it! You found one!
Yeah! Gee, I wonder how I found it. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
That person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me you've been wasting our time here. No, it wasn't a wasted time. I mean, come on. It was a winter wonderland.
Hey, calm down. It's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely.
Oh, what? What was that? Wasn't there?
Seems like there are other fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well.
Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood. This one? It's gonna be gumshoes, though. That's the thing. I'm not gonna do that again. I've already done it. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be gumshoes fingerprint, isn't it? It says locker anyway. Do I need to keep going? Why do I need to keep going? Keep going until there's no more particles in the fingerprint, huh? Fine then. I'll keep going. Yeah, I'll keep going. Is this what you wanted, Emma? Is this what you want, Emma? Huh? You want me to use all your powder? All of your precious, precious powder? Huh? Is this what you wanted? Emma, is this what you want? There we go. That is what you wanted.
Yeah, a print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet. This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. Why out the person who you think left these prints?
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it is?
I could make a pretty good guess.
I could make a pretty good guess.
The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our kid.
That means...
So, whose fingerprints would most likely be on this evidence locker?
Gumshoe. It'd be Gumshoe. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Definitely Gumshoes. Comparing 6, 8, 11, 12, 16. Comparison complete. Match found.
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me those so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so you came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, the other one. The one I wanted to look at, but nobody would let me. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right?
Right. There was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this?
There go her eyes sparkling again. Check for prints. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand? Weren't wiped away. Maybe? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, what? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Gotta make it completely white in order for Emma to be happy. Not a single speck. Oh, there we go. Whose fingerprint? No. 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 Yes. Jake Marshall's fingerprint? Why is this fingerprint here? Comparison complete. Match found. Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
Yeah? It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record.
Oh, it's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma, that's decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh. Oh!
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain.
But why would Officer Marshall...
Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it!
Are we gonna be locked in here? Oh, to be continued. Okay, we weren't locked in here. Saving content! Yes! They were locked.